大家好, kumusta? My name is Victor, and today's video we're going to talk about the Sirui A100B. It's an inflatable light that is bicolor, super soft lighting, includes a grid, carrying case, and it's super lightweight. What else can you ask for? So recently I did a shoot, since this is lightweight enough, I was able to kind of just mount it on top as a hair light for my beauty shoot. Honestly, I was just doing 5600 Kelvin on all my lights. I was using NAN lights, and I was able to match the Sirui A100B to my NAN lights pretty easily because I was able to adjust the green magenta temperature on it so that it kind of has a cohesiveness in terms of the pure white that the camera is reading. But one thing that really caught my attention with this one is that it's super lightweight. That means I can mount this almost anywhere, because with tight locations or maybe just overhead rigging, lightweight fixtures are going to be the safest bet for you. It's pretty much a flexible LED panel that inflates and that it has enough space for you to kind of soften the light, because if you put the diffuser super close to the light, it's gonna give you a little like multiple shadows coming from little sources. But this one, it has some space between the LEDs and the diffusion sheet. It gives you a really soft look. The footprint on this one is actually tiny as well. Compared to your traditional softbox, it's going to be a lot smaller than a 90 centimeter softbox, and that it just gives you a pleasing look. It pretty much does almost the same thing as a softbox, but obviously a softbox and this light will have specific uses and it'll be better on certain situations. To set up this light is actually quite easy, because once you plug in everything and you turn it on, what's going to happen is that it'll self-inflate for about a minute and a half. And while you're setting up your stands or other stuff, you can just leave it be and it'll be ready for you in a minute and a half. And then that's when you kind of just mount it to the little clamp that it includes. Now, to tear this down, all you need to do is open the air valve and you should be good to go. Use the paper roll to get the air out and you can easily put it back on its carrying case. Since the back of this part is a strong magnet, you can easily mount this on metal surfaces, and that could be a game changer for your set. This is really useful for maybe those industrial locations where there's a lot of metal pillars, and that you can just mount it anywhere without a light stand. Now, if the soft light is spilling too much, this also comes with an egg crate or a grid, and it's actually just the foldy type, and you can just unfold it, install it in the back, and you're done. It's quite easy to use rather than the soft box grids that you have to tape along the edges, and that sometimes they are flimsy. Anyways, the grids on this one are really good. They're really high quality and easy to install. A grid is really good for you if you just want to specifically light an area for your scene. Now, the CCT range from this light is actually pretty good. It's from 2800 all the way to 8500, where most bicolor lights come from 3200 all the way to 6500 only. Now, this fixture is rated 100 watts and it's good enough for a key light, a fill light if you're outdoors, or a hair light as well. And did I say lightweight? Now, for the fixture itself, it's only 1.6 kilos and the controller is only 1.5 kilos. Now, comparing this light with the Amaran F22X, the X bracket kind of just really falls apart, and I always felt like if I'm using it as a hair light, that the light would just fall off. And with this one, it has a magnet and also has a clip, so it's safely secured on the back of it so that it doesn't fall. You just need to secure your light stands with sandbags so that it's super secure for your talent. I always try to promote safety on set by really making sure that your lights and your rigs are properly secured. Now, if you don't have any power outlets in your location, you can also use a V-mount on the control box, so you can pretty much take this light anywhere you want. The control box is easy to use, and if you prefer using an app, they also have that included with this light. And that's gonna do it for this little review of this very intriguing light and super lightweight. I'm so happy with it. Moving forward, I'm going to use this light for hair light, for top light, especially for those scenes that require really tricky rigging, and that you can mount it almost anywhere. And as usual, I'm giving away my Sunset Film Mod Pack, and all you have to do to win is comment down below what are your thoughts about this self-inflating light from Sirui. I'd love to know. If you want to check out my favorite lights, click on this video right here, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
너와 나 우리의